Good morning and welcome to SoulCare, a moment to pause and process, sponsored by the National Benevolent Association. For the past few weeks, we have invited you to join us as we practice the art of pausing and being present during this challenging and uncertain time. This space is created as brave space, when we can acknowledge our fears, accept our changing realities, and find support in one another. Today, we will focus on creativity through crisis. For this creative moment, you will need a piece of paper and something to draw with. Pencils, pens, markers, or even crayons. And we invite you to gather those items in front of you now. Just breathe. We invite you to put your feet flat on the floor and straighten your back if you are able. When we breathe, we are doing so with the intent to slow our heart rate down so our minds can catch up with the moment. So as you breathe, try to gradually slow your breath. Notice your heart rate relax and just breathe. In the past weeks, we paused to reconnect ourselves to the breath of life. We moved to acknowledge that our bodies have value and are beautiful. And today, we are going to experience the creative activity of the spirit. As we read Psalm 23, we invite you to be fully present, listening with all your being.
Hear these words. The Lord is the one who is shepherding me. I lack nothing. He causes me to lie down in pastures of green grass. He guides me beside quiet waters. He revives my life. He leads me in paths that are righteous for the sake of his name. Even when I walk through the valley of deep darkness, I will not be afraid because you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me, even in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Truly, goodness and gracious love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will remain in the Lord's temple forever.
Now we will listen to the text again, at this time to the voice and music of our friend, Nancy Cordova Molina. Although the song is in Spanish, it is the same sacred text. We invite you now to listen with your heart and your soul.
Señor es mi paso, nada me faltará. El Señor es mi paso. En pasos es mi pastor. Nada me faltará. El Señor es mi pastor. En pasos delicados Él me hará descansar. Junto a aguas de reposo me pastoreará, confortará mi alma, me guiará por sendas de justicia, por amor de su nombre. El Señor es mi pastor. Nada me faltará. Nada me faltará. No, nada. Nada me faltará.
In this moment, we invite you to be free. We invite you to welcome your inner child. We are going to set free our inner child and we are going to explore God's creative activity. And today we are going to create a visual prayer. Yes, we are going to draw. And don't worry if you're not an artist, because your inner child still is. So this is a moment for you, for us, to move with the Spirit and to be moved by the Spirit. So let the Spirit guide us all. Like we said before, for this creative moment, you will need a piece of paper. You will need something to draw with, pencil, markers, crayons. And let's take the piece of paper and I will invite you to fold it in half. And then to fold it once again, once more. So it will be divided in 4 equal spaces. I will invite you to take the pencil or whatever you're using for this experiment. And I will invite you to feel the texture. I will invite you to, again, allow your inner child take control. And now we're gonna read again the Psalms 23rd. And we invite you to draw the first things that comes to you. After each reading, we will ask you a prompt for inspiration to draw more or to add to your drawing. We want you to fully experience these verses and express how the text is impacting you through art. So let the Spirit move through your creativity.
Let's begin our journey on the first square. The Lord is the one who is shepherding me. I lack nothing. He causes me to lie down in pastures of green grass. He guides me beside quiet waters. Go ahead, really experience these verses and let the Spirit guide your hand. Do not analyze, just draw. Use shapes and lines, colors, or black and white. There is no right or wrong.
Let's move to the second square. He revives my life. He leads me in pathways that are righteous for the sake of his name. Allow God to guide your hands.
Let's move to the third square. Hear these words. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no danger, because you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they protect me. Experience God's protection as you draw.
Our visual prayer now take us to the fourth square. You prepare a table before me, even in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Truly, goodness and gracious love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will remain in the Lord's temple forever. Amen. We have concluded our visual prayer. The Spirit has taken us through the process. Our inner child have been fed. And I will invite you to revisit your expressive creation and to also take time to discover the connections, what new ideas, what new meanings might emerge from this, your visual prayer. We thank you all for embracing this process with us, and we invite you to take a photo, of course, once you're ready, to take a photo of your visual prayer and to share them with us. And you can do so through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please type or tag at MBA Disciples. This is the conclusion of our soul care, and we will finish with this benediction. May your child self be always active and joyful. May the creative activity of the Spirit be ever present in your life as you keep walking through the valleys of uncertainty. May we welcome music, poetry, dance, and the arts as holy languages that connect us with ourselves, others, and the divine. Go in peace and remember, just breathe.